to check on Freighter Lake and see if I need to add any more storage, which is something of a problem, but I really am just kind of using stopgaps until I get train technology and start making stuff with some regularity there. Speaking of stuff I ought to make, I ought to check if there's copper nodes there, because you can make you make circuits out of plastic. The problem there becomes, what about the rubber? Let's talk about uses for copper sheets. It's more than just hypertubes. You can make circuits out of them. So I've got some space over here. Got this box here full of, or at least sort of full of copper sheeting. So here, I'm going to put in a... Oh wait, I keep forgetting I bound them to a key here. An assembler. Actually, you know what I ought to do first? I'm running out of reinforced iron plate. I ought to make the factory for that. Now, it is going to cost like maybe one of the... I'll use one of these nodes, like this last node here. This is normal. I should be able to bring as much as 240 out of it.
The following takes place while looking for power slugs to build the reinforced iron plate factory.
You're probably wondering what I'm doing here. Well, truth is, I'm out of power slugs. And I'm trying to track one down. This is actually pretty close to known territory here. Quartz Cavern is around this area. But I've never been this far up it before. I can hear the power slug, but I can't see it. Aha! Just an ordinary blue one, but there is another one somewhere around here. All I gotta do is figure out if it's... Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, I can see it actually this time. I wonder, can I make that jump? Well, if anything, I can make a soft landing. There we go. It's interesting seeing this part of Quartz Cavern. I think I tried climbing up here. Now to process 240, hold on a minute. Wait a sec. Okay, there's still more in this direction. I need several of these too. Because I mean, I could like line up 8 smelters, but that's going to take up a lot of space. So it's a bit of a trade-off here between... Just try doing the same thing twice and failing at it twice. Yeah. Anyway, it's a trade-off between how much space you want to take up and how much power you want to use. It's weird. I can get up there, up to that red area. I just realized that red area is where I just realized something else too. There we... Good grief. Where am I? What is going on here? Holy bananas. Oh my... This is me getting out of here. I don't know what that thing is, but I have never seen it before. Even the ones in the cave. Oh, hilarious. There it is. Holy cripes, there's two of them and one of them's after me. Jetpack's not saving me now. Glad I landed somewhere where I could actually reach. I am going to get that. If I have to kill that spider, I'm going to have to snipe it. Like, go far away and shoot it before it can. See, what did it even do to me anyway? There we go. Yeah, a lot went wrong there. So in order to get to where there are power slugs, I'm gonna have to go high. Like, I mean, altitude is what I'm going for here. Unless there's an alternative that's a little bit more reasonable. I mean, this area is more or less unexplored since when I first came to the Quartz Cavern, it was it was through a different route. I didn't have a gas mask, so I couldn't go through this gassy cave. But I built the hypertube. Okay, here we go again. There we go. Anyway, I built the hypertube through the cave instead of through the area I usually took to get there. Is that slug going to be still higher up or no? Maybe it's up here. See if it's at the top of this thing. to be closer to it now. Oh, there it is. Wait a second. Oh, for a second I thought there were two of them hanging out there, which is why the detector was still going off. There's the... that woodsy area that with the red leaves. That's up here. But it looks like it's a pretty hostile area. I'm gonna have to go there very carefully. See if there's enough jet fuel to carry me across here. That's better. This is where I was before. With the giant green glowing spiders. Or maybe they weren't glowing, but they were green. So one thing I remember about them is that they were green. And I'm like, what the... Didn't know there were such things. Spiders. As if regular ones weren't creepy enough. Saw something move over there. That's a spitter rather than a spider. Much better. Okay, I should have explosive rounds for this thing. It's not recognizing my ammo? I don't think I can... Wait, what if... No, E doesn't work. How am I supposed to reload if I can't reload? Ah, here we go. That's better. Alright. Well, no, there's no sign of them. They can't have gone that far. Hear them. What if I jumped across there? This is really weirding me out. Alright. Capture high ground first. Ascertain position of enemy combat. They already like that. Is that a Mercer skirt? is. At least I know I'm hitting them. There's 2 more of those things. I mean, look, I wasn't really looking for Mercer Spheres, but... Alright. And the other one. Do I have any room in here? Yes, I do. Good. Hate to have this all have been in vain. Always on the lookout for Mercer Spheres. Hello? You no longer perform at your Maker Temple? Helping meant leaving it. Our blood will eat, build, teach. I have no use for blood. You do. And soon. Interesting. I'll say. So the AI might have been on Fix-It side, but now I'm beginning to think maybe it's being sort of won over to the side of the planet. The planet itself must be talking to it. I feel like I've said this before at some point. Anyway. Look at all this. I remember this place, and by remember I don't mean that in a good way. Maybe it's... Hopefully this isn't the same place as where their spiders are. Hold on a second. Let me just do my due diligence here. Okay, so as long as I don't go in that direction, I should be fine. Unless that's those spitters that I didn't bother killing. In which case I'm more than fine, because at least it isn't the spiders. Closing in on it. I don't know what that is. I'm not in the mood to take a sample right now, though. Got this weird green look. Maybe it's uranium, in which case I'm really not in the mood. Guessing plants up ahead. Ah, hello. Yes, I'll have that. So how many power shards worth of slug do I have here? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I think I'm gonna need 8. All the way on top of something again. Wait a second. Okay, so there's a hostel over that direction. I shouldn't keep going there any longer. But I'm not interested in going it like north. I'd rather go up. This looks like another job for another one of those little impromptu ledges, unless the hostel is up as well, which is possible, depressingly possible. Darn. Another one of these down here. Okay, I'm further away from the hostels. Wait a second. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I'm close enough to hear it now. That's 5 all by itself. Well, this has certainly proven to be quite the adventure. Just hope I don't stumble across any more spiders that I can't really fight. If there's another power slug like right here, I can hold on a second. Hello. I see another Mercer sphere. It's kind of far, but what the? Oh, bats! What? Radiation? Okay, I have no idea where that was coming from. What could be giving off radiation? There is nothing that I can see there. The last thing that was radioactive that I ran into was a uranium deposit. And you can kind of tell those on sight. They're green and all. But there isn't anything between me and the Mercer sphere. There wasn't anything green. Oh, wait a second. Hello. I think I'm starting to understand this. There are radioactive element deposits there. And that's what I was picking up. Yeah, if I go near them, it's no different from going near a uranium deposit. I seem to have lost sight of the Mercer sphere. I mean, I'd like it, but it's not really worth getting gamma ray poisoning over. And there's another one. If I ever get around to naming this place, maybe I'll just call it Radiation Land. This has worn me out. Look at that, there's radioactive green globs all over it. Still, radiation is the least hazardous thing I've encountered here. I think we don't know what the most hazardous is. Alright, I'm gonna head home. I've got a long overdue reinforced iron plate factory waiting for me here. Now, where's the quartz thing? If I can get to there, I can get to the hypertube station. This is weird. Wait a minute. I just passed right over them. Right over the quartz nodes. Which implies that I'm on top of them. I think I might have tried to get up here once. Not knowing what there was up here, but curious anyway. What the... How did my enemy's thing not detect that? Well, I have no idea, but... I am not interested in engaging right now. I am just going to try and drift downwards, using my jetpack to pad the landing. Yeah, I can see the hypertube from here. Okay. Welp. Forget that one power slug. It was probably the one I was going after originally when I got hit by that monstrosity that that took the form of a spider and took me completely by surprise. I'm tempted though. Nah, forget it. Honestly, it really humbles you when you're prepared up the wazoo and there's something there's still something that has you beaten.